Hello, humans. I'm broadcasting from Planet Joe.
He's back to his old self.
Oh my God.
That's an unusual cat, my man.
How are you doing? Hope you're doing as wonderful as you are. Here we are at vlog number 6. Such a newbie, vlog 6. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about the channel, my struggles as a new YouTube creator. I will also be recommending some other YouTube channels and creators that I personally love. And we'll just talk. Let's just talk. You, me, eye to eye, brain to brain. Let's connect. Oh, and I got this wonderful gift, PJ TV mug. Isn't that cool? That's a cool gift. Fasten your seatbelts, y'all, because you're about to land on Planet Joe. I want to start out with a warm shout out to my friend and colleague, Adam C. At the time of recording of this video, April 20th, 2019, Adam is the only one person who's involved and engaging with Planet Joe TV. He's the person that gives me an outside perspective of my videos, honest suggestions, and most importantly, without even knowing, he gives me the encouragement to shoot and upload without slacking by simply asking me, when's the next video coming out and what is it going to be about? I got to tell you, when you're starting out on YouTube and you don't have any viewers and subscribers, it is so hard to muster your thoughts, courage, and momentum and produce videos. My biggest enemy is perfection. Striving for perfection feeds me with great excuses, such as why I shouldn't shoot videos because I don't have the right equipment, I don't have an interesting topic to talk about, I don't have the time, no one is watching anyways, no one cares, etc., etc. And it's like a breeze of fresh air to have even that one person who's interested in what you have to say. That person who is there to share his honest opinion on your creative creation. Adam is that person. So thank you, Adam, for your support, your input, your suggestions, advice, and everything else. I really appreciate you. And thank you for the awesome PJ TV mug. Cool gift. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. It's really nice. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, and I appreciate you, my friend. So thank you. Now I want to share with you my thoughts and feelings about my channel. This is only the 6th video, aka vlog number 6. And it's been 6 months since I started the channel, which makes the average of 1 video a month, which is a disgrace, I know. So if you're thinking about starting your own YouTube channel, or if you're like me in the beginning stages of your channel, you might find close similarities with my struggles. As I mentioned before, my number one enemy is perfection. Not only when it comes to this channel, but in life in general. If you've seen my first vlog, you've heard me talk about the quote that I love and I still struggle to implement, which is, done is better than perfect. Because waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect camera or microphone and the perfect studio or settings to vlog from, that moment will never come. I know I have to work my way up to it. Success can only be achieved through 1,000 failures. Okay, maybe, and hopefully not 1,000, but what I mean is that in reality, us humans, we have to go through the path of mistakes and failures in order to learn and get better at whatever it is that we want to do. You must go through the minefield, if you will. There are no shortcuts. So here I am getting all of the mistakes and failures out of the way by making those mistakes and going through the struggles. So as I said, my first and main struggle is perfection. The next one is the subject of my channel. What I want and love to do does not align with the formula to success on YouTube as a creator or vlogger. What I really want to do and love to do is talk about everything. Share with you everything from my perspective, from my world, from Planet Joe, if you will, which is a variety channel, if you will. Everyone and anyone who is successful on YouTube and knows a thing or two about marketing and building an audience will tell you that the number one thing that you shouldn't do. It's the hardest thing, if not impossible, to do. And I can agree. It makes sense. If, for example, you come to my channel to hear me talk about, I don't know, filmmaking, for example, and I'm talking about sex, you most likely won't come back. Or vice versa. If a viewer comes here to hear me talk about human sexuality, and all of a sudden I talk about video production, that viewer is gone. A variety channel is the hardest thing to gain an audience with. The right thing to do is to focus on a niche, filmmaking, for example. And then it's easier to attract that specific audience. If the content is valuable and good, it's all a matter of time and momentum until the channel grows. Now, I thought of splitting the topics into different channels, to have a channel about human sexuality, a channel about filmmaking, a channel about atheism, etc. But even if I would be doing YouTube full-time, I still don't think I would have the time to maintain 3 or 4 channels. It's a tough one, my peeps. My inspiration is Joe Rogan. Even though his thing is more of a podcast platform, I just love the idea of talking about anything interesting, current events, science, comedy, politics, news, and interviewing smart human beings, learning from others on air, while you, the viewers, are learning with me, laughing or crying with me. That's what I really want to achieve with this channel. It is possible. It takes much longer than it would with a niche channel, or worse, it could never take off. But as of now, I'm still going with my gut feeling and passion and continue the variety channel idea. I'll keep swimming upstream and hope that at one point or another I will build a Planet Joe tribe, an audience that will find interest and value in what I say and do. If it's your first time on PJTV, the main topics that you're going to find here are filmmaking, video production, human sexuality and sex, atheism. I'm an atheist and I unapologetically think religion is poison. And law enforcement. As a former police officer, I like to talk about the subject, especially when there's so much hate towards the heroes that put their lives online every day to keep people safe. And in general, you won't find any PC, political correctness, here on this channel. Honesty is paramount for me. And I'm never ashamed or afraid to share my opinions with the world, especially where my opinions are very progressive and unconventional. I am far and the opposite of a conservative. I was a Democrat most of my life, and after that I thought I was a libertarian until I found that the Libertarian Party is a host to many cop haters. That was it for me with the Libertarian Party. And in all honesty, I never liked to belong to a group with a set of beliefs. It seems so simple-minded and futile. There are things that I agree and disagree with in any group or political party. So whether you agree or disagree with my perspective, stick around, subscribe, share your thoughts, and participate in the conversations. And to my 30 subscribers, thank you for subscribing and being a part of the first PJTV tribe members. Words can't describe how much I appreciate you and how much encouragement you give me to keep going. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Okay, this one is for the creative creatures on planet Earth. Davinci Resolve 16. Have you heard? Have you seen it? Have you touched it? The new upgrade of Davinci Resolve from 15 to 16 is beyond amazing. I'm going to make a whole separate video about that amazing upgrade. Blackmagic design keeps surprising us filmmakers. If you haven't watched my previous videos, or if you don't know, a few months ago I dropped Adobe Creative Suite for Davinci Resolve 15. I was blown away by how much better it is than Adobe Premiere. If you haven't seen my video about Davinci Resolve, I'll put the link below for you. If I can metaphorically describe to you in short what it was like transitioning from Adobe Premiere to Davinci Resolve, it's like going from a horse in a carriage to a brand new Tesla Model S. And now with Davinci's new upgrade, it's like the Tesla Model S can also fly. Short distances, but it can fly nonetheless. That's how much goodies they added with the new upgrade. But like I said, I'm going to make a video just for that, and I'll dive in details about the new amazing features with the upgrade. Okay, so let's talk about law enforcement. The Popo, my badge-wearing brothers and sisters who risk their lives to protect and serve, who work in the most underappreciated profession in America. What we hear in the news is always a media frenzy, is when a police shootings or police brutality happens, which is nonsense, untrue, and 99.9% of the time a skewed description of events, only to create juicy headlines and feed the massive amount of cop haters in our country. What you don't hear in the news is the fact that on average, every year, 160 officers lose their lives. In 2018, there were 158 police officer fatalities, 158 in 1 year. That's 158 families who lost a loved one who chose a career in protecting the innocent and serving their community. If you want to help the families of those fallen heroes, please go to the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial Fund and make a donation. I'll put a link below for you, or just go to nleomf.org, and from the homepage, click on the donate tab on the top right side of the page, and you can make a donation for as little as $25 or more. Your help and support is greatly appreciated. Now, if you want to hear the true facts behind every public accusation against bad policing, I highly recommend my friend Donut Operator's channel. I mentioned him before in my previous videos. He's doing a great job on analyzing police footage, reading some comments of cop haters on that video, whatever video that he's reviewing, and breaking down the facts of what really happened in each incident. Many times he calls the police agency of the incident and he gathers more information and investigative reports. I highly recommend his channel. It's a great source for law enforcement supporters as well as cop haters. Actually, if there is a channel that might flip cop haters, it's Donut Operator. Here's a little preview of his latest video. Let's watch that just for a few seconds.
Point that thing at us.
About 4 minutes into this chase, the suspect realizes he's not getting anywhere, so he hops out and takes himself hostage. Leaving a fucking Florida man to take himself hostage, right? Serial talk for a minute. This is a very, very shitty position for police officers to be in. You got homeboy with a gun and dozens of civilians in his backdrop. If he decided to stick around on that side of the road, there's a very good chance that some poor bystander could catch a stray round. From police to suspect or both. It looks like one of the unmarked cars following him tries to run him over, but where Florida man lacks brain power, he makes up for it with meth-fueled agility. You see, like P. Dookie Salmon, Florida man is probably trained for this moment for years. Fighting police, ingesting illegal substances that would kill a normal man, getting stabbed with alarm clocks by his significant other, wrestling alligators and shit. This is what Florida man was born to do. After narrowly dodging the 5,000-pound bullet, I think he finally realized the police want his hostage dead as well, so he pops off 5 or 6 shots at the Popo. Holy shit! Did you see that? Notice how the deputy's hat goes flying off of his head. Guess what that was? A bullet. Sergeant Thomas Dane, a 30-year veteran deputy, about got. He was like an inch away from that being a very, very bad day for him. Turns out the bullet just barely grazed his head.
Got a gun to his head, he's running.
5 deputies return fire at this point, and Marsh goes down in the woods.
Did you see that? The bullet hit the officer's hat, like missing his head by an inch. Wow. Yeah, that's what cops deal with. on daily basis sometimes. Donut Operator is a great channel. Another channel that I love is Officer 401. This is a great channel by police officer, veteran, who shares his experience and stories about policing. Here's another little preview of his latest video about stupid people calling 911 for stupid reasons.
As a cop, we get called to some of the dumbest things imaginable.
She was mad because her Chinese food didn't taste as good as she hoped. So she called 911 to complain.
I have bought some Chinese food and it's not to par to me, and I asked to get my money back.
And this is why you called 911?
What am I supposed to do?
Let's talk about the top 5 reasons you should never call the police. Anyone who's in law enforcement for any significant amount of time is going to get their fair share of stupid calls. Calls so dumb it makes you lose hope in society. Calls so ridiculous you wonder how that person figured out how to dial 911. And then at some point you realize that these people vote. And even scarier, these people reproduce. And they create more people that dial 911 for dumb reasons. Animal complaints. The sooner that people realize that animal complaints need to go through animal control and not the police department, the better off we'll be. Vehicle issues. Unless you are okay with me charging in like Rambo and smashing windows, don't call me to unlock your car. I am not a locksmith. And even on top of that, nobody speeds around a marked patrol car. You can spot our car from a mile away, and everybody, trust me, everybody drives like grandmas around us. That's why it takes us so long to get to calls, because everybody all of a sudden knows how to drive. Guys, I can't make this up if I try.
Ain't that the truth? Many police stories cannot be made up. It's crazy. And yes, there's a lot of stupid out there, for sure. Also, if you haven't seen the video from my department, LVMPD, Las Vegas Police Department, the video went viral due to the badassery of our Vegas cops. This video starts with the car chase, where the bad guys start shooting the chasing officers. They're shooting all over in broad daylight in the middle of the streets where tons of people walk around. Now, that's a big no-no. Bad guys like that who put the public in danger make the popo go pow-pow. And how about the Bellagio robber? Did you see that one? The one who walked out with a bag of cash right in front of the cops and opened fire and shot one of the cops. That's a no-no. That leads to a pow-pow. He was eliminated in seconds, and luckily the police officer was not harmed because of the bulletproof vest, which protected him. Yeah, that's a part of policing. Anyways, I'll put their links below for you. Go check them out. Donut Operator and Officer 401. What else? So yeah, the biggest OMG for me this month was the Davinci Resolve upgrade. But there was another one. I bumped into Notion.so. If you're not familiar with it and you like to be digitally organized, you're going to love this. Notion is like Evernote, Google Keep, Google Docs, Dropbox, and your calendar combined. Here, let me show you. So yeah, here it is, guys. If you go to Notion.so, I guess Notion.software, this is it. All-in-one workspace. And you can write, plan, collaborate, and get organized. Notion is all you need in one tool, and it's very true. It's amazing. I'm so happy with the software. As you can see, you can create different subjects and topics and folders and Let me show you mine. Where is it? So this is mine. Like I created, for example, the home page, and as you can see on the left side, you can create as many pages as you want, and pages within pages. So for example, on mine I created the finances, miscellaneous, shopping lists, and calendar, where you can add, different things or whatever. Ideas for my YouTube channel, the scripts and everything, ideas that I might have. RV, which is my future dream, to go live in an RV. So as you can see, for example, I'm collecting all the information on that topic. So we'll have RVs, parks, organizations, services, whatever. Video production. This is for my video production. So I have, for example, gear that I want to buy or thinking of buying. So this is what I did, like gear to buy, and you can do like a drop down menu and add tables. The tables are amazing, by the way. I don't know, it's endless. The possibilities are endless. I would say go check it out. This is articles I did, like I'm collecting like everything I need and want to read. Movies, I just started this one. So the first thing I did is my top 10 movies. So look, you can create like links with images. It's phenomenal. So why don't I show you how to add a page, for example. So you just click here, and these are the options that you have. You can add text, page, to-do lists, headlines, bulleted list, number list, toggle list, quotes, dividers. It's just endless. You can mention other people. You can collaborate with other people on different lists or texts or whatever. What else? You can do inlines, table, board, gallery, lists, anything. You can add images, bookmarks, videos. You can even embed parts of Google Drive or Twitter, Maps. Yeah. Honestly, just go check it out. I highly recommend it. If you're like me and you're an organization fanatic, you will love it, because you can pretty much build it just the way that you want to. Let me know if you have more questions and you want me to get into more details about the software Notion. Oh, and it's cross-platform too, so you can use it on Mac and PC, Android, iOS. It's amazing. Go check it out. Like I said, if you use the link below, you'll get a $10 credit, or just use the free version, which is also pretty good. And yeah, let me know what you think about it. It is a cool and very powerful software. It's free to use. A paid subscription, which is totally worth it, is only $5 a month, or $48 annually. I'll put a link down below for you. If you're going to use that link, you'll get $10 credit, which is 2 months free, or only $38 annually. But yeah, it's a great software that will keep you organized, and it's so awesome to use. I freaking love it. And if you were one of the creatives who are bound to Adobe Suite, one of my future videos, I'm going to show you what are the softwares that you can replace the whole Adobe Suite and kick them the hell out. Stay tuned for that. Until then, my peeps, have a beautiful day. Be good, stay curious, and as I remind myself every day, I will also remind you, done is better than perfect. So whatever you dream of doing, just do it. Start getting all the mistakes and failures out of the way and start your journey to success. Love you, my peeps. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Hit that subscribe button and smash the bell icon to get notified when the next video is up. And if you like this video, please slap that like button too. Last but not least, share and comment below your thoughts, suggestions, opinions, and requests. See you, my lovelies. Take care. Over and out.